Good morning, everyone. Today you are going to be working on finishing your final writing assignment for Real English. You at this point should have all 3 paragraphs written for your writing assignment that you have been working on for the last couple days on your last interview that you did at Ecumen. Today you're going to be working on editing your writing for style. So if you take a look at your rubric, a big part of your rubric is this style element to it. Within your writing, you need to make sure that you have included one simile, one long sentence, one short sentence, one example of repetition, and that you have manipulated the overall structure. Let's take a look at my example where I include my style. So right away in the first paragraph, you can tell that I have a simile right here. So I'm describing my grandmother's pajamas, and I say they were as red as Santa's suit. This is a simile because I'm using this word as to compare 2 different things. I'm comparing my pajamas to Santa's suit. Those are 2 very different things, but I show that comparison by using the word as. When you write a simile, you could also use the word like. So you could say, my grandma's hair was like a snowfall on a winter's day. That would be a simile as well because I'm using this word like, comparing 2 different things, my grandma's hair to a snowfall. You want to make sure that you have included a simile in your writing and that you've properly labeled it. So I labeled it right after I wrote it. Another thing you want to do within your writing is include repetition. So you can see in my second paragraph I've included repetition because I've labeled it. My example of repetition are these 3 sentences. These 3 sentences are repetition because they are the same sentence structure repeated 3 times. Repetition is the strongest when repeated 3 times. So I've said she didn't know when FDR was elected as president in 1936. She didn't know when it was going to snow. She didn't know when Hitler invaded Denmark. This idea of she didn't know, she didn't know, she didn't know is that idea of repetition. I repeated the same sentence structure 3 times. You also need to make sure that you are including at least 1 long sentence and at least 1 short sentence. Remember that short sentences are the most powerful when they come after a long sentence. That long sentence is going to balance out your short sentence to make it stand out even more. In my long sentence, I included a list, I included lots of details, and I've included a lot of information. In my short sentence, I've included it within dialogue, and I've stated then he was gone. I wanted something powerful to emphasize what she was feeling. The last thing that you want to make sure you're including is this sense of overall structure. If you did a good job with your 3rd paragraph and you included a memory within yourself that connects to your residents' memories, then you already have included that overall structure. Remember that you want to break your memory by including this line. You want to use a line to tell your reader that you are moving on from your resident to yourself. You're breaking information, and you're going to tell us that by using that line. When you are all done editing your article for style, you need to email me a copy of a typed article with all 3 paragraphs in MLA format by 9/12 this morning. Tonight I'll take a look at your articles and I will email you my feedback that you can use tomorrow morning. Remember that MLA format means you have your name, class, my name, your teacher's name, and the date on the top right, and that you've included a unique title. Make sure that your writing is at 12-point font, that you're writing in Times New Roman and that it's double spaced. In order to double space your writing, you need to highlight your entire document, go to the top up here where there's 2 arrows, and click 2.0. That will double space your writing. I'm looking forward to reading your articles. I know you have been working hard on them, and I'll expect to see them by 9:12 this morning. Happy Monday!